Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Today I am going to translate some conversations which is Rishis are having amongst themselves, and they are asking us certain questions in Dharma Shastra. Brahmana upasate sandhya vishtuna shankarena cha kasmannopasayed devim shreyas kamo dvijotamaha. This is a question they are asking us. What is it? Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, all three are performing sandhyopasana or sandhyavandana. They are doing Gayatri Japa also. Kasman no pase. Why are you not doing sandhyavandana when devatas themselves have realized the sandhya mahima and they are doing sandhyopasana? How come you want shreyas in your life? You want fame, you want to grow up in your life, you want to do everything. Why you are not doing sandhyavandana, being a dvijottama? This is what the question, first question which the Rishis are asking us. Then they are saying, Brahmano hridayam Vishnuhu, Vishnor hridayam Shivaha, Shivasya hridayam Sandhya tenopasya dvijottamehi. Brahma is constantly meditating also on Vishnu. Vishnu is constantly meditating on Shiva. Shiva is constantly meditating on Sandhya Devi or Gayatri Devi. And therefore, if you perform Sandhya Vandana, you will win the hearts of all the three devatas. You will be inside the hearts of all the three devatas. Upasate tu yam sandhau nishaya divasya cha tameva sandhya tasmadu pravadanti manishanaha. They are saying that what is the difference between animals and you? The one who does Sandhya Vandana during the dawn and the dusk period, only that person is to be called as Manushya or human being. What does this mean? This means that those who do not perform Sandhya Vandana, who have had their Yajnopavita Dharana or poonal Kalyanam or janeu ceremony and who are not performing Sandhya Vandana, then those Brahmanas are not fit to be called Manushya. Why? Because Dharma Shastra says one thing. Bhojane shayane chaiva prajodpadana karmasu samanam bhavati bhutani dharmenaiva narah paraha. Eating, sleeping and producing children. This is common between a human being and animals. The only differentiating factor between a human and animal is the human being can perform karma anusthana, dharma anusthana, sandhya vandanam. The animals cannot do sandhya vandanam. So if you want to call yourself that I am a human being and I am that too a Brahmana whose Yajnopavita Dharana has been done, then you have to perform Sandhya Vandana, else you will be equal to an animal. Because the animals also don't do this, you also don't do this. This is the third thing, which is a hard hitting statement which the Rishis are telling us. Anagatam tu ye purva anatitam tu paschimam sandhya na upasate vipraha katham te brahmana spritaha. How can you call yourself a Brahmana if you do not rise up in the morning and face the east for performing Sandhya Vandana or evening towards the west for doing a Sandhya Vandana? A doctor who practices is called as doctor. An engineer who practices is called as engineer. A person who is working in military says he is in service in military. Okay, once they are retired, they say retired. So you, before even starting Sandhya Vandana, which is a Brahmana karma, you are not doing Sandhya Vandana, so can you be called as a retired Brahmana? No. You still call yourself as a Brahmana because you have done Yajnopavita Dharana. So how can you call yourself Brahmana? Sandhya na upasate vipraha. The Brahmin who doesn't do Sandhya Vandana, how can he call himself as a Brahmana? This is the next hard-hitting statement. Sayam pratas sada sandhyam ye vipraha nopasate kamam tam dharmiko raja dasa karmasu yojayet. In the ancient days, there was a rule in Raja Dharma which said that the Raja should see that in his area or in a state, all the Brahmanas are performing Sandhya Vandana. Because only Brahmanas perform Sandhya Vandana, and then after performing Sandhya, they have the tapasya, tapo shakti of Gayatri Devi. Only then when they perform a Vedic karma to somebody else, that karma will yield be successful. Because without performing Sandhya Vandana, if a Pandit or a Brahmana is doing any Vedic karma, then Devatas don't know him because he doesn't go to them. He doesn't do Sandhya Vandana at all. So how how come his karma will be successful? So in Raja Dharma it has been mentioned that the Raja who is a dharmic Raja, what he should do? He should find out in his state who are the Brahmanas who are not doing Sandhyavandana, catch them and appoint them as servants in your palace. Use them for cleaning the floor, wiping the vessel, because they are not doing Sandhyavandana. This is the punishment if you don't do Sandhyavandana in the ancient days. And now we are roaming freely. Pratigrahat annadoshat patakat upapatakat gayatri prochate tasmat gayantram trayate iti. What are the kind of sins from which Gayatri Japa in Sandhya Vandana can save us? Pratigrahat, accepting money from unknown person. Known person also, but the source of the income is not known to you. That is called as pratigraham. So somebody is giving you some money. Let's say your company is itself paying you salary. But if the company has paid you salary which has been earned through wrong marketing practices in adharmic mode, then that papam which the company has committed will come to you through that salary. And then that will be a cause of your downfall, because you are accumulating a sin by sharing a part of the profit of the company which has not been earned in the right way. So this is one dosha. Anna dosha. In previous times in Vedic ages, people will not eat outside. They will eat only in their own house. But now what is happening? Anna dosha. Anywhere we are eating, any person is cooking, anything we are eating, and that causes anna dosha, which is again a papam. Patakat, upapatakat. So there are various type of sins in which major sins, minor sins, so those kind of sins. If you want to get rid of them and keep yourself pure, then Gayatri prochate tasmat. Gayatri is the way, because Gayantam trayate yataha. Continuously, if you keep on chanting Gayatri mantra, it will take you, help you for crossing over the sins and going from one bank of the river to the other bank of river to purity. This is what has been mentioned. So which means that Gayatri mantra is a mantra which can actually help you to remove all your sins. And because you are free from sins, you rise above others. Because the problem in current world is that people are committing sins, and because of the weight of the sins they are going down. Their progress is stopped. And if you need to come out of the sins, what is the way? Sandhya Vandana is the only way. Because in the first part of Sandhya Vandana is all purificatory mantras. The second part is invocation of Gayatri Devi inside you, and you do the japa and gain the benefits or merits of this Gayatri japa. So which means that if you want to come out and be happy permanently, come out of the problems and be happy permanently, then if you have had your janeu ceremony and Yajnopavita dharana, then this is definitely a important non-negotiable anushtana which you have to do, without which success will never be long lived. It will be only temporary. Please spread this message to as many people as possible, so that you can join hands with Vedaghosham to motivate people who've had their upanayana, Yajnopavita ceremony to do Sandhya Vandana, because we run online classes. You can get more information in the Vedaghosham website which we have, vedaghosham.com, and you can keep a watch for new batch announcement which will happen from time to time. Namo Namaha.